Roger Davis is an actor, producer and voiceover artist, who is most remembered for taking over the role of Hannibal Hayes, aka Joshua Smith, in the TV series, Alias Smith and Jones, 1971, from his friend, Pete Duell, after Duell died of a self-inflicted gunshot wound while intoxicated. His assumption of the role was rather fitting, as he had appeared in an ABC movie of the week under the title, The Young Country, 1970, his co-star being Duell, a Universal Studios contract player who was cast as the second lead. Davis had most recently appeared for 2 years, 1968-70, as multiple characters on the vampire-themed daytime soap opera, Dark Shadows, 1966. Before that, he had appeared as a solitaire in the World War II-themed TV series, The Gallant Men, 1962, which was broadcast in the 1962-63 season, and as a ranch hand in the short-lived 1963 TV Western series, Ready Go, 1963, which was cancelled in the middle of its first season. In 1966, he shot a pilot for a TV series based on James Jones's classic World War II novel, From Here to Eternity, 1953, cast in the pivotal role as Private Robert E. Lee Pruitt. The series was not picked up. Neither was The Young Country pilot 4 years later. ABC did pick up the Alias Smith and Jones pilot as a mid-season replacement in January 1971. The Alias Smith and Jones pilot concept paid homage to the smash hit movie, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, 1969, and starred Duell as a character inspired by Paul Newman's Butch Cassidy. In the movie, Butch and Sundance refer to themselves by the aliases Smith and Jones. Universal Studios contract player Ben Murphy was selected to play Duell's partner. The producers called on Davis's skills as a voiceover artist to narrate the opening of each Alias Smith and Jones episode starring Duell and Amp Murphy. He also appeared as an actor in the episode Alias Smith and Jones, Smiler with a Gun, 1971. Davis was the only person ever killed by Murphy's character, Kid Curry, a reformed gunslinger inspired by Robert Redford's character, the Sundance Kid. Duell died on the morning of Friday, December 31, 1971, before shooting on the 1971-72 season could be completed. 18 episodes had been completed, and Duell had been working on episode number 19. Shooting with Murphy continued that Friday and Davis was immediately hired to replace his friend, thus completing the circle that began with both being considered for the same role in Ride the Wild Surf, 1964, and Love on a Rooftop, 1966, and continued with their starring together in The Young Country. Davis appeared in the final 5 episodes of Season 2 and all of the 12 episodes in Season 3. When the show was cancelled in mid-season, Alias Smith and Jones was scheduled in 2 of the most unenviable time slots in TV history. In its first 2 seasons, it appeared on Thursday night opposite The Flip Wilson Show, known as Flip, 1970, the number 2 rated show in America. ABC switched it in the 1972-73 season to Saturday, where its competition was another show that had debuted in January 1971, All in the Family, 1971, the top-rated program on television and a genuine ratings phenomenon. From 1971 to 1976, All in the Family established a record with 5 consecutive seasons as the number 1 rated show. The Flip Wilson Show slipped out of the top 10 to number 12 during the 1972-73 season that would prove to be the last for Alias Smith and Jones. Pete Duell publicly blamed the failure of ABC to pick up Love on a Rooftop, 1966, the first of the 2 series in which he played a lead role, to network politics. ABC did not renew Love on Rooftop after its maiden 1966-67 season as another producer wanted the time slot, Duell claimed. Before his death, he also claimed that after its first season, ABC had considered moving Alias Smith and Jones for the 1971-72 season to Saturday night in the 8:30 to 9:30 slot vacated by the cancelled The Lawrence Welk Show, 1951, but left it on Thursday. Duell was disappointed that the network left his show where it was, as he felt the other slot would be better for his new series. He was very wrong, as it was the move to Saturday night, after Duell's death, that killed it. All in the Family had debuted on Tuesday nights at 9:30 and was ranked number 34 in its inaugural half-season. After being switched to Saturday at 8 p.m. in the 1971-72 season, the season ABC had first considered switching Alias Smith and Jones to Saturday. It quickly ascended to the top of the ratings charts. It would prove a more formidable adversary than any Hannibal Hayes and Amp. Kid Curry ever met up with on their show, including Danny Bilson. The gunman Roger Davis played in Alias Smith and Jones. Smiler with a Gun, 1971. Roger Davis was unfairly blamed for the demise of Alias Smith and Jones, on the grounds that he was unable to fill Pete Duel's boots. However, it's doubtful the show could have survived, even with Duel, as the network unwisely put the show up against the cultural phenomenon that was All in the Family. The once popular TV Western was a dying genre, and in January 1973, the same month ABC ended the run of Alias Smith and Jones, NBC pulled the plug on former ratings blockbuster Bonanza, 1959, 3 times the number